Hello everybody and welcome to the video. Today we're going to be doing a Toram Online account review.
No, it's not yours. Come on. It's like, get out my
Darwin!
What's so fucking...
So it's been a minute since the last Toram Online video and I figured why not do a bit of an account review, and at the same time we'll be talking just about Toram Online in general and the videos that I'm making, the videos that I'm working on, and just reconnect because it's been a while. I understand that it's been 3 weeks since the last Toram Online video, and that was home renovation. I'm sure the rest of you who are here because of going pro have been waiting even longer, and I want to talk about that for a little bit. So I want to start off by saying I understand there hasn't been a whole lot of Torm Online content, and there's a reason for that. I'm not trying to give you guys excuses. In fact, this is why I haven't been saying anything about it. I try not to tell you guys about my personal life, but there is a lot of stuff happening in my life that is affecting Torm Online specifically. I mean, it's been affecting all of my other content, but it's specifically this. Um, and I try not to talk about it because I try not to get. I don't care about sympathy, right? Excuses are exactly that, excuses, right? And I'm sure that I could find a way, but I'll just come out right and say it's just your boy works 6 days a week, 6 days. I get one day off, and usually on that one day I'm so freaking exhausted. But even then, it's just whatever. But I work 6 days a week. The days that I do work, I leave the house at 6 in the morning. I don't get back till like 7 or 8 at night, right? And then in that time, I'm making content for other games, or I'm exhausted, right? I'm exhausted. I come home and I go straight to bed. I just don't feel well, and it becomes very impossible to play a game like Torm and get a whole lot of stuff done because Torm, unlike all of my other games, it is a game that, yeah, like Summoner's War, requires a lot of grinding, but unlike Summoner's War, I can't just shove it in my pocket and expect for it to grind for me. I have to be there. I have to be paying attention to the game. So with my schedule, it conflicts with how like the grinding gets done in this game. It's like there's a conflict happening here where it's just like Form Online requires so much of my attention while I don't have that attention to give. Summoner's War, again, is different. While it requires a lot of grinding, in fact, you guys don't know this, but it's like I have my phone in the background farming Summoner's War. I could look, turn up the volume. I don't know if you guys heard that, but it's like it's farming in the background. I could throw it in my pocket and it gets a lot of farming done. And Wild Rift is another bit of content that we're doing. I could just turn on the game and play it, right? But Torm Online requires my attention. So I'm not trying to give you guys excuses, but I'm telling you exactly how it is. And how it is just your boy hasn't had a whole lot of free time, so he hasn't been able to get a whole lot of stuff done. But regardless, I did get some stuff done. And what we're going to do is we're going to go over some of that stuff, and then we're going to talk about the up and coming videos. Because I don't want you guys to think that I've quit this game. I just need you guys to know exactly what's been happening. So, with that being said, we can go over this account review. We can go over what it is that I've been working on, what it is I'm going to continue to work on, and just catch you guys up because I know you guys are wondering. But yeah, no, I didn't quit Toram. Starting off with, we're gonna go. I'm gonna show you guys a spin, not to show off, but to show you guys that I've kept the prize money. I believe in total, I think one was 10 million, either 7.5 or 5 million, and then the other one was 2. Regardless, I kept around 20 million ish spinner for to keep the prize money because I still want to give you guys. I still want to do that giveaway, and in fact, even though we did not meet the criteria that I set, which was 1K views on the video, I'm still going to do the giveaway anyways. And within the next few days, I'm most likely what I'm going to do by this Friday. So right now it's Monday. By the time Friday hits, I'm going to do the giveaway. I'm going to start the giveaway. So I'll be recording the video and everything for the giveaway, giving out the rewards, doing all that stuff. And so you have until Friday. When Friday hits, time is up. You have until Friday. If you haven't left a comment on that giveaway video, you haven't done like you haven't followed the instructions that I gave you guys, you're not gonna win. So if you follow the instructions and you know what I'm talking about, the whole drop night giveaway thing, and you're like, oh yeah, I know what video he's talking about. I left my comment on there. Da 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 da. You're good. If you haven't, you're like, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I will put the link to the Toram Online giveaway announcement details thingy video in the description. Click on it, watch it, so you know what to do. Go ahead and go and do it, and you'll have a chance to win. Right? Now, who can say that you will win? Who's to say that you don't get third, first, or second? Whatever it may be, give yourself a chance by going to that video and commenting on it. Okay? Um, Again, all the instructions are there. I won't explain to you how you're supposed to do it. That video will explain it to you. So you're just gonna have to go and click it, right? You're gonna have to go in that description and click on it. But I have the spinner there, and we'll even go and look at the prizes later because I remember most of the prizes. In fact, if I have any extra rewards, I might even spice up the prizes for you guys. I might give you guys even more. We'll see. We'll see how generous I feel by the end of this episode or video. Um, let's go through the characters because it's very important to help explain what I've been working on, what I'm going to be doing by looking at all of this. So, the two-handed sword character I haven't touched in the longest time. I mean, since Valentine's Day. I haven't been able to play this game a whole lot, and any characters that I am messing with aren't two-handed sword characters. So, I would like to make more videos on the two-handed sword character soloing monsters. So, that'd be cool. But yeah, this halberd character, the level 148. I was working on it for a specific video. I wanted to do another one of those comparison videos, the NPC weapon versus player made weapon. I mean, I'll put it up on screen. I did that with the two-handed sword character. You guys loved it. Some people gave a fair judgment on it, and I already talked about it in another video, but I'll talk about it a little bit right now. The video is not necessarily to say that one weapon is better. It's to show you that you have options without having to shell out millions. In fact, I kind of wanted to make a beginner guide on things you should know as a beginner. And like one of the tips was going to be that a weapon is probably one of the last things you should be shilling out money on because you can obtain free to play NPC or drop weapons that are dang near just as good as player made weapons, right? I mean, still buy player made weapons. I'm not trying to destroy the economy in Toram, but it's just like it's one of the last things. It's like your boy still buys player made weapons. I mean, this is a player made weapon. I mean, it's a very expensive weapon. I mean, the amount of spinner that went into this halberd alone is more than I'm sure most people have ever seen on their account, right? Not most people. Some people, half of the player base for sure. With the way some of y'all beg, let's be honest. But it's just so I was doing another one of those. I was working on it. I had the halberd. I had the two slot halberd that I just showed you, and I wanted to compare it to a Hatsune Miku halberd, but your boy was just farming and farming and farming over and over and over, and I just wasn't finding a halberd that worked. This was as close as I got to one that I liked, but it didn't have any slots on it. So I was like, that would not be a fair comparison because at the very least, it's like let me add an X tool onto it, and then we can compare the two. But I figured that it is what it is. I mean, I was like, I wasn't gonna be able to get one, but I did manage to cross like something like I guess like this, and I was like, oh, mat attack plus 12% and int plus 10%. That's interesting. And then crit rate, hmm. And this was before the Magic Halberd update. I was like, Draconic Charge has like a magic attack thing. I mean, we could. I'll just keep this here just in case. And I as you can see here, it's like I was locking I was locking hella halberds. Like I was just locking halberds for no reason, even ones with no slots. So I was like, maybe we'll see if we could find something similar to this, or maybe your boy was gonna be stupid and slot it himself if your boy ever got the thing. I know, stupid, but still, and just use it. But I kind of dropped that idea because Magic Halberd came out. And I was like, heck, Why not? Let's have fun and start building a different halberd character completely. That's level 144. That is magic halberd. You see, it's 100 or 255 into int, and then 160 into str. Is building the magic halberd character. Let me tell you, when that video comes, I can't wait for that video to come out when we do make it, because Magic Halberd is fun. It is actually really powerful, and I want to compare both of these halberds to each other. And again, I get it. Oh, one obviously has is better. I mean, this one has magic attack and int and 30 crit rate. It's just like compare that to this. It's like that one has STR and attack percent. I don't care, dude. I don't care. We're just comparing halberds, and it's the point. The message is to show you that you have options without having to spend spinner. That's the message, right? Because it's like this halberd costs millions, tens of millions, right? Again, we've been through this, but some leveling up takes a lot of time, and I need to make a leveling up guide, but it's just like I have it. I know exactly how to level up a character like to a certain point. Like I know I have to level up like a character like to level 186 or something before I send it through the story mode, and then once it gets through the story mode, then then it's like it'll reach 250 by the end of the story mode, and I want it to be at least level 250 before we make a video on it. But yeah, so I was working on a halberd video on the blankety blank versus blankety blank video. So weapon versus weapon video, NPC versus player made, and that's kind of the same deal with this knight right here. So if you look at this STR Dex, we were working on this knight, and that's because again, you guys love that video so much. The NPC versus player made weapon video. That is like I was just working on that with most characters. The knight video, the knight is no exception. My bad. So I was going to compare this weapon that is I to this weapon, which dang near just as good, right? I mean, it has a higher base attack. So I wanted to compare the two weapons on an account, and it's like I would like to think that it's pretty fair. I mean, it's an STR Dex character. This has STR plus 10%. This has Dex plus 10%. Both have attack plus 12%. In fact, this one has attack plus 15 or 13. So they should be relatively the same. But that video will come out when it comes out. And no surprise, the same deal with the katana. Um, so with katana, I was like, okay, same deal. I'm just repeating myself at this point. Here's the katana I wanted to compare it to, Double Dingo. And then this is the one that people were going crazy for. You don't know how hard I had to grind, how long I was sitting in the Hatsune Miku event to get an agility plus 250% slotted, right? So I got that and I was working on it. Look at that. And I even threw Double Dingo. I might put Fubit on it. Oh my god. What the fuck? Look at that. That's what your mama and daddy did to create you. Look,
Do you suffer from a lack of a father figure? Do you have clinical depression? Have you ever accidentally broken your mom's favorite coffee cup, and when she found out?
But some of you don't recognize that though. I'm joking. No, not with the snorting. Stop with the snorting. This one. Okay. I was gonna sell this sucker. I might just give it to one of you guys. I mean, that's a pretty decent. I don't know. This one, I was refining it. I was gonna sell it, but then I saw that none of my other refining weapons were selling, and that's because oh wait, your boy put out a spinner making video, and instead of taking the general message, y'all just copy pasted me because no one wants to listen, no one wants to learn a lesson. People just want a guide on how to make money. And now you guys have ruined the market for it, which makes now it makes no money. So it's like you guys are back to square one. You guys don't deserve to make no spinner. God dang it, I ain't making no more videos on that. This one is just looks cool. I'm gonna throw that on. Hana. Hmm. Okay, that's so cool. I didn't. Okay. Yeah. I didn't know that that was the thing. Um, Other than that, though, I don't think I've been really working on too many other things other than this tank that you see in front of you. First off, check out the fit. Stop looking at her chest. Her eyes are up there, even though her eyes are closed. So she won't know that you're looking. But stop looking, because I know that you're looking, because I'm looking too. I'm sorry. Jokes, 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 jokes. Um, Stats. This is a character that I'm working on because I got a comment the other day about making a blacksmith guide. Now, a blacksmith guide is going to be pretty interesting to make. I think it's going to be a multi-video thing, but there will be a guide on it eventually. It's going to take a while. I got to do my research. I got to take notes. But I started on one for you guys. Obviously, I'm using videos as references, so this build is not completely my own, but it's like I am working on one. So this build essentially is a blacksmith slash alchemist slash tamer slash knight slash forelock, whatever the fuck bullshit, slash fairy slash stripper slash police officer. I mean, it's just like it has so many functions. But essentially, it's like it's going to be a knight character, so it could take damage. Not a knight, a tank character. It could take a lot of damage. So you could bring it into fights, and it could help. You could help level it up. But at the same time, it also um can craft and synthesize and all that. So when you look at its stats, I went a lot into tech. I went completely into vitality to help with the HP, but I'm going into tech, and the tech should help with mana points. I believe I've seen it increase MP, but yeah. But I know you guys care more about the fit. You're seeing the Yeezys, the butters on the feet, the headband, Versace, Gucci belt, all that stuff. Let's talk about it. So, your boy spent a pretty penny on the equips. I mean, your boy like was on Corn Club looking through like scrolling through page after page like what weapon fits this avatar because if we were to take this off, it's I only have the top and the horns. That's it. I don't have the bottom. Like, look, I'll show you. Like, look, see, I only have the top. So I was like, okay, let me find an actual piece of armor, appearance or whatever that I could throw onto my current armor, make it look like it's the bottom to this Ifrit avatar. And I think I did a pretty good job. I mean, the colors are almost there. Um, but she's just like, look at that, bro. Man, what her boobies get smaller. Um, so it fits. It fits. The toy hammer. I'll have to show you guys in the thingy thing. But the toy hammer is I can't remember what sword that is, but I was like, okay, we can kind of make it look like it. I wanted to see if I could probably add a more orange hue to the part of the blade that looks gold, but I'm fine with how it is now. The shield that's equipped, Dark General Shield. I can't remember what application this is, but its appearance is should tell you. Hmm. Reptilian Shield. Reptilian Shield, and it has red. That's for the armor. Dragoon Mail. This is one that was recommended by the person making their video. Appearance is Dragoon Mail. Heavy? Yeah, it's heavy. Um, Other than that, it's gonna function as a blacksmith synthesis tank. So very versatile, which is what you're gonna want. But the thing with a build like this and a character like this is it doesn't level up as easy as other characters. And I know like I have like an adventure diary somewhere. I have an adventure diary somewhere, and it's just like that adventure diary is going towards like this tank character because it's not going to be able to level up the same way that other characters on my account can. So yeah, so how many videos is that? That's a night knight character video, a knight video, halberd video, katana video. Um, I want to do a level one guy video, but I'm not going to count that. The blacksmith video, and then I kind of want to. We're gonna have to do a home renovation video. I want to do going pro again in a little bit, but there's so many videos. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna be working on the night video, get that out. Work on the katana video, get that out. Halberd, get that out. And once we get all those out the way, I might have a guide for you guys, or we might go into another home renovation video. But that's kind of what's been happening the last few days. Last few weeks, really. I mean, there's been a lot of grinding involved. So, I mean, I've even been able to mess with my thing, my consignment board, which I know I haven't made any money off of it. I haven't been able to do anything on this freaking game. So, this is the halberd that I promised to give away to you guys. It's still here, still collecting dust. I don't know why you're here. What are you doing here? Oh, I probably kept it for appearance, but I don't know why I was making these. Terra speed pots are ready. Penetrating oils ready. I have a DX fighter here, but chocolate ooze. I believe I can't remember if I was giving that away, but I knew I was giving that away. I think there's anything else. Yeah, those are those. We'll hurry up and run towards this, and we'll end the video at that point. Consignment board. Let's see. Let's see how I can embarrass myself. Oh yeah, selling all these. I know I bought these at one point or another for a character, and I was like, I don't need these. I know some of these are overpriced. I need to readjust the price. I put this Boss Colin thing on there when Boss Colin cost 6 million, and I guarantee you that price has tanked. Absolutely crazy. Like, look how long it's been since I've been on it. 1.2. Yeah, you guys, this game, dude. I love when people destroy the market on stuff. This katana. I get some of these katanas. I know this one has probably been refined. See, 1.5 million. It's been up there for 2 weeks. Almost 2 weeks. You can see when I put it up. The 17th. So that's literally, it's been almost over 10 days. Yeah. This one was a decent katana, 1.5 million. It's not going to sell. It won't sell for a while. But that's kind of where all those things are. One of the Boss Colons sold for 6 million. But it'll be a while. It'll be a while before we get anything done. Other than that, though, is there anything? Oh yeah, there are these that I was saving. I told you guys I was gonna save them and resell them when they're no longer available. Got loose helmets. Oh, keeping all those. Spin a bag. How much is a spin a bag right now? Probably not a whole lot. Or 500k. How much was it when we first made that video? Like 100k. It's going up there. Give it time. Give it time. Hold up. We'll do one of these. Oh, 1.8, please. I'm on price, right? What about no price? Whatever. But yeah, I hope you guys tell me what you think in the comment section below. But again, I do apologize for the lack of content. You guys will get more as time goes on. I promise we'll get back on it. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. There you go. Fan service. Ah. See you guys in the next one. Peace.